3, 2, 1. Welcome to the FOREX Trading Show. FOREX Trading Live. Every weekday morning. Real trades. Real profits. Zero analysis. Set back, relax, and get ready to profit. And now, your host, Terry from FXWithTerry.com.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, live Forex Trading, Monday, March 17th, St. Patrick's Day. Happy Green Panties Day. Let's look at the free signal in play right now. The last one, which we took, I guess, last Friday, was GBP USD. It closed in profit already. You can see it here, $50.80, given $132.73 total for the week. We lost about a half a day of trading just because of switching brokers and stuff, but looking good. The market's been extremely slow, yet some decent, first gear movement. So here's what happened. So I had told the automated system, go ahead and grab that GBP USD buy trade, and we entered it last week. It took profit, and because I had GBP USD continuing to be set in the free signal, it just jumped into another one before I could really get to it. I've been traveling and moving around a little bit, so hence the reason I'm going live a little bit late today. So still a GBP USD buy. What was it? GBP, yeah, it was a buy on the previous one. So GBP USD buy again, and the take profit 1.29993. 1.29993. Pretty simple, pretty straightforward. Let's go look at the full algorithm right now. People get access to the full algorithm if they are subscribers. That is a paid subscriber. So the way to do that is to go over to FXWithTerry.com, and or if you're someone who wants to come in at and you have 10,000+ to trade, let's call it 10 to 20,000 to trade, and you want to jump into a higher level of trading, then text me at that number, and we'll set up a time to talk. If going in deeper, as opposed to most people don't trust Forex. I mean, I said today that the title of my live is the question was, is manual Forex trading dead? It absolutely is. I can't believe people still do it. It must be because I was watching this professional trader yesterday on YouTube. It must be because, why would you day trade and scalp and sit there and look at the charts all day? Like, you must not have an understanding or a belief in the power of automation or AI, because it's a hell of a lot smarter than you are. Trust me. I mean, that's what we're using. So let me pull up the full algorithm here. Stand by. I got to look at my account list. Let's see, this one. Here we go. Let me show you what my entire algorithm is doing here. Again, not a lot of volume, but you can see by looking at what the entire algorithm is doing. $75 drawdown, no margin level percent hits. We're in about, what is that, 2 dozen trades maybe? So a little bit of volume today, a little bit of they dumped their money into the market volume type of thing. They dumped their money, but nothing is necessarily retrieving. Now, I believe it's late enough to where the trade you're looking at here that closed today, and again, it made $1.44. You scale that up when you take these trades to your account. So you scale it up times 2, 5, 10, whatever your account can handle, whatever your risk appetite is, really. My point is, by doing it this late, I believe the market has switched over. We're actually looking at the beginning of the next 24 hours worth of closed, net profit trades. So if I jump up for the week here, again, this is the feed. These trades are coming to you at the minimum lot size. It's made $140.02. And you scale that up. You make 2 times that, 3 times that, 4 times that, 5, 10, whatever. So it's fully scalable to your account. So we don't need to look at the full algorithm to determine what free trade we're going to go into because we already sent out GBP USD. However, let's take a side tangent here. One of the brand new things that I've implemented into the system to really, if this is intended to help, everybody. Let's put it this way: 95+% of forex traders all lose their ass. They lose. 95+% of forex traders are absolute losers. It is. Go Google it. Go look it up. You'll get different numbers, but this is a tough game. We've got it locked down. We're taking net profits every day. We have had, and let's not say we have had. The market has given us some pretty deep trades that went quite a few trades against us. So I have implemented a thing in the system that says if we go 10 trades deep, 10 trades against us on a certain currency pair, I'm going to implement what I'm calling auto recovery. And I did that today on USD CAD. AUD CHF is 4 in, Euro AUD is 3 in, GBP JPY 4 in, NZD USD is 1, and then USD CAD. So take a look at this here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So at 10, I put in the auto recovery system. That auto recovery system is immediately going to hedge the entire basket of trades to prevent any trade from bleeding the account farther, any basket of trades from bleeding the account farther than you would want it to. So it places a hedge, and it did that. If you look at it here, I believe this is the hedge. Let me see if I can pull this up and actually circle it on my screen. So stand by. Let me get my trusty pen here. So I believe, yeah, it's right here. Like if you look at this lot size, it's, we were at a base point. What do I want to say here? A base 0.02 lot size. So it did a hedge. It was actually more than this. But the auto recovery system placed a hedge, immediately stopped, and no one was really trading this on any of their feeds. However, moving forward, when I launch portfolio manager level, where you're intended to have a minimum of eight accounts, they're each trading a basket, a set of currency pairs that are non-correlated, non-crossing, if you understand what that is. Basically not trading two currency pairs that have USD in them, or we're not trading two currency pairs that have CAD in them at the same time on the same account. We'll be trading them at the same time, but on a different account. So diversification and protection from, because if USD runs against you, USD is going to run against all kinds of USD currency pairs, even GBP USD. So anyway, that's the hedge. And you can see, if you jump over to the results here, that the system has actually closed down these so far. Okay. And some of these are partial closes. It's just getting out. It's taking profits, taking profits and covering the losses. Taking profits, covering the losses, basically doing partial closes. So if you come back here, you will see that this was basically the hedge, and then the original trade direction was buy. So you can see that the system is now placing a sell trade. It's got another sell trade going. Recovery takes a while. It just takes a while. However long it takes. And it's not that the recovery, I shouldn't say it that way. The recovery doesn't take a while. What happens is the market pushes and then it stalls. So take a look at USD CAD on the chart here. Look at exactly what happened. So our system was buying, and the buy pressure went against. So we started buying up here. Okay. But look what happened. We got pressure against the buy, against the buy, against the buy. And now there's a tiny little pullback here, but we're basically in a range. We're in a range. So when it pushes, all of the energy happened right here. When all of the energy of that currency pair pushes down, because how does that happen? The big banks, the hedge funds, they're just dumping their money into the market to move the market and to grab liquidity. So if everyone was buying in this scenario and the price is going down, They are with these wicks like this. Wick, wick, wick. They're pushing down, pushing down, pushing down, pushing down, taking out everybody's stops. We don't trade with a stop. We scale in. So the recovery can take some time if it's just going to rotate like this. Rotate up and down and stay in a channel. We need some movement, just like my regular algorithm would need. It would need some movement to push back up this direction and hit the take profit. Now, there's no take profit showing on USD CAD right now. Part of the auto recovery system is to get rid of all of the take profits, and the auto recovery system says, I'm taking this trade now. So the algorithm is off, and it will handle it all automatically. There's no way to know where the take profit is. It's all mathematical. So again, if it's just going to rotate like this down at the bottom here, it's going to take a while to recover that. If you get some push back up one way or the other, literally one way or the other, it will recover itself. It'll get us completely out of that trade, and then I literally will turn USD CAD back on in the normal algorithm, and you'll be doing really good. So I'm excited about this. This is going to be pretty powerful. It's intended for the new person that just does not have the desire, the skill set, the time. Some people have a full-time job. This will protect. This provides well into the 90+%, 95+% level of protection for a people, for a person, for people that are using the system that are not willing or don't know how to manage a trade that's pushed their account really far against them. Okay, 10 trades. I turned on the auto recovery algorithm. 10 trades is not that much. Should be able to recover. Here's my point. Even if it takes 2 weeks, 3 weeks to recover USD CAD, you're at least having a much higher chance of not blowing your account. It's as simple as that. Because USD CAD could go 10 trades deep, could go 20, 30, 40, 50 trades deep. Most people can't handle past about 20 trades. It's just too, it over leverages, over trades on their account. So at 10, I'm cutting it out. That doesn't mean that the recovery system couldn't push it to, as it has, 12 trades, 13 trades, 15 trades, 18 trades. That's fine. But it's going to manage it. It's going to open trades and close trades and do partial closes and keep that margin level percent in control as much as it can. If the price action is just not favorable for recovering and the system can't keep up, USD CAD is going to be a loss. But the likelihood of that happening is extremely low. And it's better than an absolute certain loss when you've bid a little bit too high on your account and you've got 20, 30, 40, 50 of these trades on USD CAD. We're not going to let that happen. So we're just mitigating the concept of losing a trade, and we're just getting in there, putting some recovery on it, moving on. Yeah, so we'll just leave it at that. There's not much else to say. It is doing what it's doing. Now, since USD CAD is not in the 10 pip hybrid feed, which goes out to subscribers, it's not in the OPP feed, the one profitable pair feed that goes out to subscribers, then you're not going to see that. If you have access to the full algorithm, some do, some don't. The full algorithm is really intended for lifetime license holders, and more importantly, the full algorithm will have a very unique feed with the exact same full algorithm going out to what's called the portfolio manager level members, which I've talked about launching this week. And it will have auto recovery built into every pair. Typically, as at the portfolio manager level, you're trading all 22 currency pairs across 8 accounts. I wonder if I can actually, let me pull something up, see if I can share it with you here, because I think I opened it up. Yeah, give me a second here. All right, that is annoying as hell. I'm going to pull something up here just so you can see. So what I'm pulling up, might as well just tell you, I'm going to pull up a Google document here that has the different pairs of what I call the 10 pip hybrid system. I'll share this. I'll share the screen with you here. It's going to be right here. Yes, you should still be able to hear me. So it's just a Google document that I have, but look at this. So this is the 10-pip hybrid groups. This is a big piece. This is really the foundation of what's called Portfolio Manager, which is coming up soon, where you would have 8 different accounts, each account trading this currency pair group. So you'll notice you have no currency pair crosses. There's no NZD or CAD in the rest of these other pairs in this group. So group 2 only trades Australian dollar once, New Zealand dollar once, euro once, Japanese yen once, British pound once. You see what I'm saying? So there's no currency pair crosses. So if you had anywhere from $1,000 to $3,000, so $1,000 would be an $8,000 account, $3,000, so 3,000 times 8, and so you could have up to, I mean, 3,000 seems to be the sweet spot. Could you have a $5,000 account? Could you have 8 $5,000 accounts? You absolutely could. But, you know, obviously the minimum, the sweet spot, the recommendation is $1,000 to $3,000. And the more the better. The more money you have in there, the more you have that you can leverage against. But you're going to find that with this level of diversity and the protection of no currency pair crosses each other inside of that particular group, you'd have a count in this particular case where it traded AUD, USD, CAD, JPY, and Euro NZD exclusively to that account. Let me look at something here. Okay, I'm showing you the right thing. I just want to make sure I was on the right update. So, yeah, that's what we're going to do. That's what we're moving forward to. Let me come back to the screen here. Let's pull up another account to look at here. Let me look at my account list because we have a lot of new stuff that we've been looking at. So I've got an old account here, and we'll go look at it real quick. It's this one. I'll show you what's going on. So a few weeks ago, before we did this, during kind of the broker switchover, we got into Euro NZD. The Euro went against everyone in the world, right? Not just against us, but it pushed extremely far. So we basically, no one was trading this, but this is a leftover account trading only Euro NZD that went absolutely nuts. I have the recovery system on it. It's going to look pretty whacked out, pretty odd, but I'd like to see if it will recover it. There's just no movement on Euro NZD right now. I mean, let's look at it on the chart. Euro NZD on the chart. Yeah, so kind of similar to the concept of what I just showed you with USD CAD, where it push against, and then it just goes sideways like forever. So we're looking at the 30-minute chart here. So look at this. Euro, let me pull it up on my end. Euro NZD. This is absolutely crazy. It has pushed. Let's go to the day. I'll show you how far it's pushed. Look at this. It just pushed. Each one of these candles is a day candle. It pushed forever with a huge wick here. And we've got a pullback. Now, if I'd let my algorithm continue to trade this, it would have taken profit already. But I was like, your average account can't handle that many, 50 trades against. And so the system just kept scaling in. Now, you'll notice the lot size is not outrageous on this account. And it's obviously a very big account. But if you look here for the week, it's still up $11,250. It is doing its best to recover that. But the movement's going sideways. So that recovery is going to take a long time. I guess what I'm saying to you as a user of my system, as a trader, as a subscriber, I really have to protect you against yourself. If you are an advanced trader, then you should be in, when I open it up here, the portfolio manager level, you can run all of your trades on your own. You're going to have access to some automations and some robots. You're going to run it on your own VPS. You're not going to just copy, although you are copying my trades. I'm going to send them all to your server, your VPS server, and then we're going to individually copy them from a master account on your server out to how many ever accounts you want. Plus, at the portfolio level, like I've said, you're going to get access to all kinds of different, I mean, I don't want to put a number out there, certainly half dozen minimum of very unique automated algorithms, the US 30 algorithm, the GBP JPY auto hedge, quite a few others that I don't really necessarily have names for, but they all do very unique things, and they're high risk, but you could put them on $1,000 to $2,000 to $3,000, $5,000. You can put them on anything you want, right? But at least $1,000, and you could put that $1,000, let's call it $3,000, a little bit more kind of money there to move. But let's say you have those kind of funds. You could go out and risk $1,000, $2,000, $3,000 and make some incredible returns. I mean, this US 30. Listen, not going to lie to you. US 30 will run your $3,000 account right into the fucking ground if you let it. But there's also times it'll sit there and make $500 to $1,000 a day. Favorable market movement. So what are we doing? We're gambling. We're rolling the dice. Lucky 7. And I guess kind of the thing behind me offering this stuff is I'm confident that the automations and the robots, the feeds that I give you, that copy to your accounts, they're the best of the best. They work the best in the marketplace. And moving forward with this auto recovery system where I just drop it on a trade, that ability would be there, especially if you're pulling all of my feeds into your own server, your VPS server. It's just a Windows computer in the cloud. If you're pulling all of my trades into your server, then you'd have a lot more flexibility to turn stuff on, turn stuff off, pause stuff. Auto recovery is coming from my end. And if you wanted to turn auto recovery on something unique on your end, you certainly could do that. There's all kinds of possibilities, flexibility. What's the idea behind going to the highest level of membership, which is portfolio manager? What's the advantage? It's just the diversification and the diversification of automation, diversification across currency pairs, diversification, if I can say that enough times in a row, across multiple different algorithms and automations. So just massive. I'd have to tell you that being at Portfolio Manager in my system and using all of my automations, I mean, you are absolutely top tier professional trader. When it comes to automation and frankly, as the title of the video said today, manual trading's dead. Like, I can't imagine. Why would you do that? Even if you're a scalper, even if you have this incredible strategy, it can all be automated. All of it. Most strategies suck. 90+% of Forex traders lose. I have built a system that works damn hard to not lose. And the only time I see people losing is when they have over-leveraged, over-traded their individual account. That's the only time. So it's about, you can take risk on a currency pair and do really well. You can take risk another time on a currency pair and it goes against you hard. And you're either going to get out with some losses or you're going to be in recovery for a few weeks to, recover that trade. So what were we looking at here? No, this was just this trade was so far gone, but I put the recovery algorithm on here and I'm just going to let it chop it down. It's going to let it chop it down. As you've seen when you go look at the chart here, it has pushed, but it really doesn't seem to be going very far. I mean, it pushed up that far right there. It pushed up all of that distance and it's only come back just a little bit. So we need some more movement up or down. The sideways stuff doesn't help us recover out of trades. So let's go look at a few experimental accounts that I have open here. I'll pull up my account list and show you what I want to show you. All of the feeds, the 10 pip hybrid, the one profitable pair feed, the subscriber feeds, the gold feed, all looking really good. We looked at the free signal, the stable profits feed. Let me take a look at this. This might be curious for people to see. So we are in this one. This one might be a little crazy. So we got into this stable profits feed. This is for license holders only. We're trading Euro GBP. It's very stable. Euro GBP pushes out away from the median mean price, and then it comes back every time. That's exactly what it's doing right now. If you look on the chart, you can see that this area down here is the median price, and it's moved away from it, and guess what? It's going to come back to it. The thing is, we had all of that push in the market, and this is the euro, right? Just like all the stuff we've been looking at. We've had this push, and then it's literally gone nowhere. So that's what takes time to get out of. It is what it is. The difficulty here is that if you're in this trade, and you're in this trade with Eagle FX Broker, then Eagle FX Broker is closing on the 27th. So you got to have your money out. You got to have your trades closed by the 26th. If these things aren't closed, it's going to take a loss. It's going to take a loss. That's just the dynamics of being with a broker, and the broker's merging with another broker. They're going to shut your account off. So I hope that doesn't happen. I hope we get some movement back. We still have 10 days, 9 days, let's call it. So hoping for this one, but I don't see. I mean, you know, look at it pushing here. Here's 1 day, 2 days, and then 3 days. All we need is a day's worth of push to come back down and get this at least into break even. I would like to get you guys out at break even if anybody's in this trade, but we'll see. It's not the dynamics of my system, nor the market. It's the fact that the broker is switching in 10 days. And that means they're going to close all trades. And if your trades are in the negative, you're going to take a loss. I hate to see that happen to people, but it's like not a lot we could do. I could put the recovery algorithm on this. I haven't heard anybody feel like they're in some sort of desperate situation to do that, but now is the time to do it. So maybe let me know if you're in Euro GBP on the stable profits feed, which is a license holder only feed, and you feel like we should put recovery on it. I mean, open up the discussion inside the group. I will absolutely do that, or I will consider it at least. So watch this, please, and then I'm going to pull up a few more test accounts, and we'll be done looking at what's going on for the day. So watch this. I'll be right back.
Smart investors are flocking to the FX with Terry automated trading system. This is 100% fully automated Forex trading. This intelligent AI trading algorithm works for you 24 hours per day. Daily live results and nothing but net profit. No other system comes close to the automated profit potential of this system. Start trading for free today with 100% help and support by visiting fxwithterry.com and plug into the profit-making potential. Real trades, real profits, zero analysis. Join the top 10% of traders that are winning every day through automation. fxwithterry.com is your path to Forex trading success.
Okay, we're back. Check this out. Let's go towards an account here that I think I'm going to start moving to some. I'm going to spend some time on this. I started a series years ago called The Random Forex Trader. I would just randomize currency pairs, random buy or sell. I would enter the trade. We've done that on this account. We started it out at $3,000. We've nearly doubled it. And just random trades. I'm going to take another random trade today. In fact, I'll say it now. If anybody is watching, if you would in the live chat in YouTube here, type in a currency pair and type in a random buy or sell direction. Type in a currency pair and a direction. We'll enter that. While you're possibly doing that, and if I'm ready to do it and you haven't typed anything in, then I'll just randomly grab something myself. But I want you guys to realize this is fully random. So check out the results here. We were actually in AUD NZD, a sell trade, and this was still active. I think this took profit today. $577.93. Just say it with me. Holy crap, right? Absolute random trade. Random trade. This was a random entry, $366. This was a random entry, $313. So $12.25 for the week. So think about this. Forex, yeah, you have to hear me out on this. Forex is completely random. When people start showing you patterns, that is their own psychosis. They are passing on brainwashing to you. Don't let them do that. One of my tagline is zero analysis. It's a waste of time for you to sit there and look at indicators and pricing and charts and go, it's going to go this way, because it ain't. It ain't going that way. It ain't going anyway. So we got Mark called out AUD JPY buy. I'm going to do it. I ain't going to look at the chart, not going to analyze it. Mark and I didn't collaborate, in fact, I'll put this up there. Mark said AUD JPY buy. We didn't collaborate on this. Like, this is absolutely random. So I'm going to go pull up AUD JPY. And then I'll kind of tell you the reason behind this account and what we're doing. So AUD JPY, I'm going to hold my thumb over AUD JPY. In fact, I'll get rid of some of these so you can see it right here. I'm going to hold my thumb over this on my mobile device. I'm going to hit trade. This is so intuitive. It's so easy. We're at a 2.5 lot size. We've been crushing it at that at a 5 like 40 or 5,500. Let's increase the lot size. Let's do something stupid. Let's just get stupid with it. Let's go to, let's call it 3.5. Okay. And Mark said buy, so I'm just going to hit the buy button over there. We are in a trade. Notice my margin level percent. 2,563. That feels really good. I'm comfortable with that. Am I taking a lot of risk for this account? $5,773? Absolutely. Would I do this on my live real money? Absolutely. Here's an interesting thing. Emotions will kill your trading. If you can trade without emotion, meaning I enter here, we're going to go look at the chart. I'm going to look at a general area of where I might want to set to take profit. Fucking absolute guess. Absolute guess. I typically look at recent highs and lows, depending on our direction. So we're in a buy direction. I'm going to look at a recent high on a time frame. We'll look at it. I'll set to take profit there. It has happened every time. It has hit that every time. My point is not to show you that I'm an absolute master trader, although I might call myself that. That's not the point. The point is you can enter and manage trades into profit. What we're looking to happen is we're looking for one of these trades to go against us, but they haven't. They haven't to the tune of $2,773. I mean, look here. If I go to the month, look what we've made. $2,773.47. Absolutely all random entries. And I really only look at the price action once every 24 hours. Like literally without a care in the world. That is an incredible way to trade. I'm looking for it to go against us. So we either scale into another trade or we have to put recovery on it. And I want you to see how long it takes potentially to recover based off of, because it's not like it takes X amount of time. It takes X amount of time based off of what the price action is doing on that currency pair. So we need to take profit. Let's set a take profit on this buy order. Hold my thumb over there. I'm going to go to chart and we're on the day chart. And we're in the buy. I'm going to zoom in a little bit. Let's go to the hour. Maybe the 4 hour. I'm just looking left a little bit. Looks like AUD JPY is pushed way high. That's why Mark was like, do a buy. That'll get you. All I'm looking for here is like, I'm just scrolling left until I see, the price line there. And I'm going to say this, I'm going to target this area in a buy for my take profit right here. Okay. So how do I do that? I literally click this symbol at the top and I'm going to grab a horizontal line. So I just click it and then I click anywhere on the chart because now I can just touch it with my thumb and put that line anywhere. I'm going to put it right at the top of this price action, kind of ignoring the wicks. I'll let the wicks be there. I'm going to put it right at the top of the price action. I don't know if it's going there. Nobody knows if it's going there. But that's a good place to do it. It'll be at least several $100 profit. If you're doing this on Windows, MetaTrader 4, Windows desktop, you can actually measure, You can hover over your take profit line and it'll show you how much profit you're going to have when it gets there. It doesn't work that way on mobile. However, we need a price. I can already see it's 96.108. Okay, but I'm going to hold my thumb or finger over that little tiny white dot there, and then I'm going to go to properties, and it's already giving me the price there, 96.108. I'm going to double click it, copy it, click done. I'm going to come back here to the trade, hover over it. I'm going to go to modify, and then I want that to be my take profit. So I'm going to double click. I'm going to paste 96.108. You can see it there, and I'm going to hit modify. And if we come back to the trade, there it is. 96.108 is the TP for now. Now, most likely, we'll go look at this tomorrow. And I don't worry about this. We'll walk away and we'll make a decision tomorrow. I almost want to give you that as advice. Most people won't be able to do it. They just hover over it. Oh my God, am I losing money? Am I making money? Let it be. Let it play out. Let it play out. The only thing where I would feel like there's some sort of emergency going on here is if this AUD/JPY, we're in the buy mode, if that sucker does this to us and drops out the floor and starts really killing, what I'm going to do, if we get a little bit of pullback, I'll enter another buy trade. Okay? I'll enter another buy trade. It allows me to mathematically pull my my take profit a little bit closer. But if it does this and it goes, I'm not going to scale in other than maybe I'm only going to, if we got a trade here, I'm only going to scale in. If it does this, I'm going to scale in one more somewhere down here. And then I won't have enough margin to trade. So I'll have to go into hedge/recovery mode. And I do want you to be able to see that. But I also want you to see the reality that even random trades work, because what are we doing? We're not getting emotional about it. We're not analyzing the shit out of the charts. We're definitely not getting emotional. That's probably the number one thing. We're not getting emotional about it. I'm not even watching this thing. I want it to go against me. So I can just drop my recovery system on there and move on and watch it, right? Mark says, let me put it up here because I know I probably answered that. Mark says, if this goes against you, are you auto-recovering this or manual? I'm going to auto-recover it. When you drop the auto-recovery system that I have on there, it immediately hedges the entire system. It immediately places a hedge, and then it will pretty quickly place another, like a buy or a sell, and basically trade itself out. It'll do partial closes. It'll take profits from one, losses from the other, and it's an incredible system. It doesn't always work. Nothing always works. Nothing always works. It has a massive high probability. And if you get it early enough, if you don't let the trade go 50 trades, 50 baskets, 50 trades in a basket against you, you're okay. That's why we're implementing it at 10, probably way early. Probably do not need to implement it at 10. But I want to give an across the board expectation of recovery and give people the ability, not saying you can or should, or you do trade your money like you want, but you could bid a little bit more on your, if you're at portfolio manager level, on each individual diversified account. And frankly, you could do that on the standard feeds. You could, if you're trading my 10 pip hybrid feed, or if you're trading my one profitable pair feed. We will also use auto recovery if gold goes far against us, because we've got the gold scalper, and I've already offered to you. You have to let me know if you're trading that Euro GBP stable profits feed. Doesn't feel like it's going anywhere right now. We've got 10 days to get out of it before that broker changes. So not much else to look at. Let me take you to the pause screen one more time. I believe I can show you, and I have not even looked at it. So the US 30 algorithm, excuse me, the US 30 algorithm is, well, let's just take a look at it. Where is it at? Pull it up here. Here we go. Oh, yeah, it took some serious losses today. Yeah. Now, here's the thing. I'll share this with you. So this is absolute beta test, and it's really beta test on the wrong type of broker account. What do I mean by that? I moved this from Eagle over to CoinEx, and their pricing is not the same. And we took some losses. It tried to recover itself. It took some more losses today. If you look at the history, it took like a $4,000 loss. That might seem excessive. I don't have it dialed in yet, and I don't have it on the right pricing. I believe what I'm going to do is move this test account over to a similar broker to similar pricing that we were getting with Eagle FX, and I think that's a better way to do it. But it's just kind of, it's in the test mode. I know everybody's in love with US30. It's actually a really good algorithm. You saw it triple an account in 1 week. Right now, the other thing we're up against, let's go look at it, is the pricing can and is a little wonky. Let's look at what it's doing on like the 30-minute. Pushed way, way up, going sideways. Look how, like, this is where you make a lot of money with US30 in these sideways days when the pricing goes sideways. If I go back here, yeah, it's just not the most, I mean, when it pushes like this real hard, it's hard for anybody to maintain profitability or stay in the trades. So yeah, this is not going to be that impressive, but I believe it's on the wrong type of broker account. Certainly the wrong pricing. I mean, look at the bid. The bid should be 0.01, 10 cents. And the pricing at this broker, which is CoinEx, is 1.00. So, $10 per pip compared to 10 cents per pip. It's just it's the same thing. $10 here is really 10 cents of bid. But I don't like their price movement. I don't really like the broker feed per se. I'm going to try another one and go back to my old settings. But yeah, this has not done that well. However, you're seeing one of the worst days here ever. But if you watch this thing, even in this scenario, there's not many funds in here. I could add some funds to it, but it definitely could build itself right back up, even with only $820. There were times, if you look at the entire month here, I mean, look at this thing. This thing did so many positive trades. I mean, it's basically looks like it's scalping, right? It's done hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of trades. A really cool algorithm. So I'm working on it. I'm perfecting it. I also have another US30 algorithm that I have never implemented with you guys. I've talked about it a lot. That will be available. If it works, it will be available inside of the portfolio manager level, which if you're in the group, if you're in the Discord group, scroll back through the open chat. I made a big announcement yesterday on and kind of give you some feel for what we're doing with Portfolio Manager, what it's going to cost based off of where you're at. Yeah, so I believe that's it. And don't be freaked out by, taking some losses here with US30, because I certainly have not perfected it, but I don't like the pricing at this broker. So we'll get another test going, probably start tomorrow. So I think, yeah, that's it. That's all the accounts. Come on over, fxwithterry.com, join the group. I post a free signal in the group that you can manually follow along with. It takes profit very consistently, always nothing but net profit. It doesn't lose. And it's a piece of my fully automated system. So are you manually trading? If you're manually trading, what's going on? Like who brainwashed you so bad as to think that you have to sit there? I mean, I am a full-time trader. I spend about 0 minutes a day, 1 minute a day looking at the charts. I mean, I monitor my accounts, as you can see here with a mobile device. I'm a professional trader. I trade every day, all day. And even with this algorithm, there is no way I could have placed all these trades at all these times. This thing is trading 24 hours a day, 5 days a week. There's no way I could have done that. So plug into the automated system. I have everything in place to protect you from yourself. If you're absolute newbie, don't put $500 into a Forex account and think you're going to get rich overnight. But certainly, I'll leave you with this, my best advice ever. Create conservative FOREX profits, withdraw them on a weekly basis, and hold them in Bitcoin for 5+ years, the amount of return on investment you potentially can get from that is astronomical. That's it. So watch this. I'll send you out, and I'll see you tomorrow, Tuesday, March 18th. Take care.
Investor alert. If you have $10,000 or more, you can now put that money to work for you, all while generating profits on autopilot. This revolutionary automated trading algorithm is available to all savvy investors who want to keep their funds liquid, yet also outpace the most common markets. Currently, the best long-term investment is Bitcoin, and this system can generate Bitcoin profits direct to your crypto wallet at your discretion. Current yearly returns holding Bitcoin are in the 150% plus range. This automated system allows you to diversify your portfolio and reap rewards previously unheard of. You are in full control. You own the trading account. We simply copy our daily profitable trades directly to your account, and you withdraw profits at will. Your funds remain under your control and accessible at any time. You get a free 14-day trial, and that puts you in a zero-risk situation, allowing you to experience the power of this automated trading system in real time before putting your own funds to work for you. Visit fxwithterry.com and plug into full automation today. Also, be sure to inquire about the portfolio manager level if you have 20,000 or more, which can remain liquid and produce daily profits that can be held in Bitcoin. Visit fxwithterry.com and plug into savvy investing today.
Thank you for joining us on the Forex Trading Daily Live Show. Get access to all of the free trades with full auto trading at fxwithterry.com. Be sure to subscribe and get notified of the daily live stream. And get ready for your next profitable Forex trade.